Hi, this is Scoggett, and today I'm making some shrimp marinara my way. And I'm going to show you how to go about doing this. I'm going to be making this in two parts. The first part is I'm going to show you how to make the sauce and everything. And then the second part will be whenever I get the spaghetti done, I'll show you how to incorporate it and how the finished product turned out. There's some ingredients you're going to need to make this dish, and what I've got is I've got some shrimp, and I've already shelled these. This is Texas Gulf Coast shrimp, and it's wild caught. Whenever you get a shrimp, you want to get the wild caught. They have a better flavor to them, and they're a little bit more expensive, but well worth it. And we're going to be adding some grape tomatoes. Got a bell pepper onion mixture here. Of course, we need the marinara sauce, and I like to use the Newman's. I like the flavor of it and the way it tastes, and you can use any type you want. You can use spaghetti sauce if that's what you got. Put a little crushed red pepper in for a little bit of heat. Some oregano leaves. Basil leaves. Salt and pepper. A little bit of olive oil to get the shrimp started. Of course, you're going to need spaghetti. You can use fettuccine, you can use rotini. It's whatever you like. It don't have to be spaghetti. This is what I had on hand, and this is what I'm making it with. So I'll go ahead and get started and show you how all this comes together here. Going to go ahead and add the oil to the pan here. And this is to cook the shrimp up and the vegetables. And you don't have to use olive oil if you have vegetable oil. That's what you have on hand, and go ahead and use whatever you have. This is just what I have, so that's why I'm using it. Going to go ahead and put the onion and bell pepper in. Give that a stir a little bit. Then we're going to add our shrimp to it. And on the shrimp, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to fully cook it. What we're going to do is we're going to simmer it in the marinara sauce, and it's for about 15 minutes, and it's going to cook it. It's going to finish completing cooking the shrimp, and then we're going to go ahead and add the spaghetti to it. We're just going to kind of cook these just a little bit, like maybe halfway through. But not fully through. And I'll show you how all this comes together. And on these grape tomatoes, you want to add these like maybe five minutes before you got the sauce completed so they don't get all mushy on you. Because what this is going to do is add a little bit of flavor to it, and they're going to be really good in this. We're just going to, like I say, we're not going to fully cook this shrimp. We're just going to have it where it's cooked about halfway. And on this marinara sauce, I've got 2 jars, and I'm going to go ahead and add, I don't know if I'm going to add the whole 2 jars or maybe a jar and a half of it. I'll just have to see how it comes out here. Oh yeah, this is cooking up pretty good. And like I say, on the shrimp, you don't want to cook it all the way. You want it just to cook maybe halfway through. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the marinara sauce to it, and we're going to let this simmer for about 15-20 minutes. Give that a stir and see how this looks. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty good there. I'm going to cut down my heat to like a low so it can simmer. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add the other jar of this because I like it to be real tomatoey. Yeah, that's going to work out a lot better because we're going to have real rich tomato flavored what we need. I'm going to add a little bit of oregano to it, oregano leaves. Just a little bit of crushed red pepper for a little bit of heat, and some basil leaves. Then we're just going to mix this in here. Add a little bit of salt too, by the way, along with a little bit of pepper. All this is going to do is add more flavor to it. Now we just put the lid on it, and we're going to let this cook for about 15, 20 minutes. And during that time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my spaghetti going, and whenever it's complete, I'll have the second part to the video, and I'll show you how the finished product come out. And like I say, on these tomatoes, add them about 5 minutes before it's ready. That way they stay firm and they have the flavor to them, and they don't get all squishy and mushy on you. I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll have the second video coming up. And this is real simple to make. And check out my channel. I have more interesting videos on it. And y'all take care.